Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Gam, first. Hello. ODN, one drunk man. Hello. Let's see who's here. ODN Lin X. Hello. Pork. Peaches. Avo. Kangpa. LF Kingdom. Hello. Eric. What's up? Working on a project at the moment? Oh, nice. What kind of project? Max is building a CLS. Which stream do I watch? Watch whichever you want to watch. Any Diego Sensei stickers? Crash Draw Works is so good. Yeah, he did a great job. I haven't gotten a poster, so I don't have anything here, but people might have seen already that I'm on a poster commissioned by mykeyboard.eu. Let me see if I can find the link for it. I'm not sure if they have put like a big picture of it yet. I don't think they have. I've only seen it like in stories and such. Or maybe in crashes. No, there's only teasers on there, but there's no full res for it. Each stream a step towards keyword enlightenment. Keyboard enlightenment is to get 1 or 2 keyboards and then call it a day, I think. I think that would be the real keyboard enlightenment. Yeah. Alright. So today, I have not much new. I do have a Primus to build today. And let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna be building a Primus today, and not much new really. Y'all probably have seen group buys that have been going live lately. Like I guess some of them are like Botanicals live. Moomin is gonna be live later this later on Sunday, I believe. And then what else? Pingsu is live, right? But yeah, not much new, I think. I'll talk more about announcements for the sponsors later, though. Young homie, hey, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you. Numero and Mirror pretty lit. Oh yeah, Deep Space is pretty cool. It's basically like the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, like the solar system basically. And then there's a star and an astronaut novelty. Pretty cool numero from GMK Deep Space. Yeah. Alright, let's get started. So today's build is gonna be the NexusProject Primus, which we built one time, but the time we built it last, we actually did not have the original boxes, and so this is a way to emulate the real unboxing experience. There were some accessories that I had to take out because there were like switches and such, but I'm gonna show you what it would be like if you got this keyboard in the mail. Is Pluto on there? Yeah, Pluto's right here. Wait, no. Yeah, Pluto's right here. Alright, so you would get this like this, right? And then, oh, I guess the tape is sort of somewhat off, so I'm just gonna take it off. Hi, Smart Keyboard Master. Dr. Huru, hello. Thank you so much for the 7 months. And how are you? You're the smart person here, and you are also a keyboard master, I think. You've been in the hobby for a bit now, right? So you kind of know a lot about keyboards now as well. Yeah. All right. So here's what the box would look like if you open it up. Mr. PhD, yeah. Oh, Obsidian, hello. Death Square, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. Not as much as you though. I mean, I've been in the hobby for a while, yeah. But I haven't, I don't have a PhD. Alright, so we have, we have the accessories box. And then we have the keyboard box. I'm just gonna take this out of the way. So let's open the accessories first. You have a PhD in handsome, please. Don't say that. I don't think that's true. Alright. So we open the accessories box and we first find some bubble wrap. These are the switches that we're going to be using today. These are Holy Pandas. Some extras, some extra switches in case we need them. Lube and stabilizers. These are packed. These were packed by the client, so we just have lube and stabs. And then there is welcome to your Primus custom 75% keyboard kit. Basically tells you about the assembly manual. Can scan a QR code for it, but that's basically it. I already have the assembly manual up on my other screen, just so that we can follow along. And then here we have our gaskets, screws, there's some LEDs, acrylic, not acrylic, some diffuser material, bump-ons, hex key, Allen key, right? And so on, so basically hardware. Lighting no longer main mod in Senga. I mean, it's okay. Is that a Salvin shirt? Yes, it is a Salvin shirt. It is indeed a Salvin shirt. Has Salvin on the back as well. So here's a Primus core, which is what people say like it's like the CPU or whatever, but it's just like it's like an accent. Yo, Poner, 18 months, damn, pog indeed. Thank you so much, dude. This is a piece of foam. Yeah, this is just foam. Oh, it looks like it's not fully out. So it's just dampening foam. It's not fully cut out though. It's easy to put out. There we go. Alright, there's some dampening foam. Here's a polycarb plate. Do you wipe off the factory pre-lube off JWK switches? If I think it's thin enough, I just lube over it. I'm too lazy to wipe it off. But if it's too thick, like if there's quite a lot of lube and it's kind of like detracting from what I'm trying to do with the switches, then yeah, I do end up wiping it off with like a piece of like a napkin or something. Yeah. I saw your post in Coffee Cult. Are you specialty coffee enjoyer? I just do pour overs. So yeah, I just have a Chemex and I use that on a daily basis. That's pretty much it. All right, so we have the PCB and the plates here. All right. Put those aside for now, and then let's open up the keyboard. Okay, looks like it has a sleeve on it. What are your go-to coffees? I have no real go-tos. I just try whatever people recommend. Yeah. I just try different kinds of beans basically each time. So I recently got some beans from Brazil. And I have some local roasted beans, like some Salvadorian beans, and I think some Ethiopian. I really like Ethiopian a lot. And yeah, but I don't have a go-to. I kind of drink everything. I think you missed it, but the project I'm working on is a macro pad. Oh, you're working on a keyword-related project. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's very cool, Gam. Morning coffee, indeed. Yeah, I like my morning coffee. I'm a morning coffee person, actually. I don't like drinking coffee late in the day. I drink tea if it's late in the day. I drink coffee in the morning and tea later in the day. Yeah. Alright, so here's the Primus box. We open it up, have a piece of film to cover everything. And then I think it's just a keyboard case right away. Keyboard case comes with a nice foam piece of foam. So pretty thick, so pretty protective, I think. Has a magnetic clasp, it looks like. The box is pretty nice, actually. Very nice box. Ethiopian's tasty? Yeah. Ethiopian's really tasty. All the coffee in the world, morning and afternoon coffee. Yeah, I don't drink more than 2 cups a day at most. Like 2 cups is my upper limit for coffee. I try to not drink any more than that. Alright, so the Primus comes in paper packaging. Ooh, nice. Ooh, it's a nice colorway. Looks like it's black top and a... Is it white? Yeah, it's like light gray. No, it's pretty white. No, it's just pretty white. It's slightly maybe light gray, I'm not sure. But it's not like snow white, that's for sure. It is white, but it's not snow white on the inside at least. Ooh, and the back has a polished steel. Ooh, shiny. This is very shiny, actually. Okay. So you can see it's incredibly reflective. Diego, you use the whale? If so, any thoughts on it? I like the whale, the keyboard. I like it. I've built like a handful of them, and I actually own one too. Put a bit fingerprint on it? Nah, not now. Maybe later. All right, so let's take a look at the case here. Here it is. Oop, oh wait, I think the autofocus is not on. Here is the case. Come on, focus. There we go. The hole in the middle is for the little core piece that goes in there. On the inside it says Primus version 1.5 designed by Thesiscamper, and the vendor is iLouis07 from iLube KB in Singapore. Pretty nice. The Primus layout is my favorite for a 75%. It's very nice. This is definitely pretty ideal for 75%. Separated F-row clusters and just everything else kind of normal, with the small blocker on the right. All right. So the first step in the build, I think, is gonna be, let's just go ahead and test the PCB first, actually. So let's get the cable here. Yeah, this should be. I always like Thesiscamper designs. Thesiscamper definitely does pretty good work. He's been around in the community for quite a long time too. Yeah. But nuclear nachos, I like the whale a lot personally. It's a sandwich mount plate, and personally I think it's a types nicely, and the aesthetic of the whale is pretty nice in my opinion. I think some of the older whales can be a little like the anodizing is a little like iffy on some. I think the round 2 ones, like it was like it's like 2017 ones or something. But other than that, there's a lot of ones. There's some others that are like in pretty good shape, and the more recent ones have been like in excellent shape. So yeah. All right, so it shows up on VIA, which is good. Here it is, and let's take a look at the. Let's just test it out. The streaking gives a character? I guess so. I'm so excited for the Equinox XL. Oh, speaking of the Equinox XL, I might be able to show something about it. You might see it here. Do you get the mirror? No, this is my own. No, that's my own. That's my own mirror. That's hilarious. Do you see the kitting for Zambu's GMK Purple Knight? Yes, we can talk about the Zambu's Purple Knight later on. Alright, looking good so far. There's quite a lot of people streaming today. I think I saw OZ go up. I think I saw, I mean, Nathan was streaming earlier. I just briefly checked out his stream. Yeah. So it's funny, so OZ Obsessions, he's a photographer based in Melbourne, Australia, right? And he just recently started streaming on Twitch for to show his photo work, basically his photo shoot process, his editing process, and so on. Really cool stuff. And it's so funny, but so his name is Darren, right? Ozzy's real name is Darren. So he runs a blog or a website called Digital Photography Student. And I actually remember back when I was getting into photography, I would use that website a lot actually for resources, and so it's kind of crazy to kind of see like someone who was like, you know, part of my life at a previous point. I learned a lot from like what his website had. Yeah, but yeah, small world, and it's kind of like he's kind of like a big deal. It's really cool though, but he's an excellent teacher. He's like the nicest person, Darren. And he's like, you know, he teaches a lot of people like on Insta. Like he's been like putting photos and putting all the specs on it and explaining everything about it. It's super nice to see. All right, so everything works on the PCB, which is nice. All right, let's move on. So after testing the PCB, it says, according to the manual, it says just you can install the 3 LEDs, which, yeah, we can do that now. We can install the LEDs right now. It's pretty quick. What's his site? It's Digital Photography Students. I can link it in the chat. Digital Photography School, my bad. DigitalPhotographySchool.com. So that's Mr. Darren's website. Or it's one of his main gigs, basically. He also does a website called ProBlogger, where he basically writes about blogging and has promoted the growth of blogging on the internet for quite some time. Really, really cool stuff as well. Alright, let's take a look at the LEDs. I'm not sure if caps lock is currently on, so let me actually double check if caps lock is on. I don't think it is. Caps lock. Okay, caps lock's on now. Which polarity? Okay, that's the right polarity. Oh, F? Oh, fuck. Shit. Alright, we're waiting for the stream to come back. So annoying. Are we back? We're back. Sorry about that. I guess my internet's still having issues. Yeah, sorry people. There's really not much I can do about it. I honestly don't know what to do about it. Yeah. I've tried to change my settings. I've tried to do a lot of things. So yeah, don't know what to do. Let's see, where did I just program it to? I think I programmed it here and here. Let's see if those triggered. Wait. Okay, cool. Alright, there's the LEDs. What color am I gonna do this? What color order should I do this? This is not RGB quite. It's like red, white, and blue. So, I guess we can do red, white, and blue. Very much Murica colors. Oh my god, strobing. Alright, I know the orientation now, but okay. I know they work now. Alright, cool. Alright, so one thing to also consider is the height of the LED. So I'm actually going to open up the case. Freaking spectrum. Oh man. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's kind of annoying, really. Let me talk to my dad. He's the CEO of the internet. That would be nice if we could just resolve a problem like that. Okay, it's not completely out. Alright, there's a stainless steel weight. So unlike the last Primus that we built, this one has a stainless steel weight that has been polished, and you can see the machining marks on the inside. Very cool. And then the other side, very, very reflective, polished. Oops. I think I dropped another screw, but I don't know where that is. Oh, there it is. Alright. Some sort of dirt or something here. Came right off. Hi, quick question. What is the best hot swap kit? 68% at $80 budget right now? $80 is... For a little bit more, you could probably get an NK65, which in my opinion is a very good budget, 65% or 68 or whatever kit. But yeah, Zenny Key says check out the TM680. Check that out. Alright, so this is the bottom case, if you haven't seen it. NK65 is not in stock until September. There are some extra editions on novel keys right now. Can't be shipped to my country. Ah, I see. Yeah, I guess you would have to see you just have to see which places would actually ship then. That does seem a little bit that does seem quite inconvenient in that regard. Yeah. Let's see. This plate. Oh, the cutout is. I'm not sure if it's this big enough, but we'll see. It's a plastic case, but it's a 65% with a rotary encoder, I assume. $66 on AliExpress. That sounds like a pretty good deal. I haven't checked it out, so I can't really comment on it. But if that's something that would suit you, then, you know. Okay, the cutout's big enough for it, so we're good. Oh, I needed to check the colors again. I'll check it things. Nice. Okay, blue, red. Nothing wrong with the plastic case, indeed. Nothing wrong, indeed. Alright. Right. Let's do red, white, and blue, I guess, in that order. So... I can buy it with custom service, but they want 110 only for shipping, not included tax and all that. Oh, that's too much money. Yeah, I guess that's just too much, too expensive. Yeah, I understand. So if you're trying to, especially since you're trying to stay at a budget and whatnot, so yeah. GMK Deep Space, don't see that too often. Oh, yo, Harsha, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Thanks for the raid. Let's see, how high can I solder this? Maybe I'll just solder it about this much. Because I had a piece of, I thought I had a piece of solder here, but it's not. GG Harsha, as in the Overwatch coach? Yep. Yep. He is into keyboards as well. Alright, let's just solder one leg at a time. Bruh. That feeling when two passions cross over, indeed. Very cool, isn't it? Living in the Middle East, everything here is expensive. Yeah, definitely for shipping purposes, it's definitely going to be quite expensive. Whoops. Oh, darn it. It was still too hot. Keywords are sick. Yeah, I'd love to get an interview at some point. Kyosurai, hello. Chill on coffee stream in. What's up, man? What's up? Diego has my favorite avatar in the poster. Very enlightened. Yeah, Crash kind of went overboard with that theme, I think. That enlightened theme. Oh man, kind of embarrassing to be honest with you. Alright, they're fairly well aligned now, so that's good. It's not overboard, it's perfect? Oh, come on. Let's just make sure these work. Okay, red, white, and blue. That's good. Gives me that transcendent Zenyatta vibe. Oh boy. Wait, oh, I realize I have caps lock on. Where can I get the poster? I'm not sure if it's up yet. I believe it's going to be, maybe it's going to be sold at some point through my Keyboard EU, but who knows when exactly. We don't know any of that yet. Like, I think it's just being sent out to the people who are featured in it. So I think at least I would expect them to wait until everybody gets it, and then they'll probably figure out like any extra stuff, like, or not extra, but like actual sales of a product, you know. So that's what I would expect to happen in time. Yeah. I'm so gonna look forward in getting it. Time to find a place to hang it beforehand. Yeah, I want to know what the size of it is, so I know, so I can plan ahead for that as well. All right, cool. Looks good to me. These LEDs are looking pretty good. Oh, I must have turned off the caps lock. There we go. All right, LEDs looking good. All nice and straight. I'm gonna shorten these pins. Well, actually, let's just double check something. If I put the plate on and I just do a mock placement here. Oh, well, those are gonna get in the way. So let's chop him off. There's stickers too, right? Yeah, I think so, Mark C. And hello as well. How are you doing? Alright, assuming that this PCB just goes down here somehow. Well, I guess it's not perfect, but within these dimensions anyhow. Ish. Let's just see that this would fit the height of the case. Maybe I did them a little too tall. Yeah, okay, that's the right height. And does this work? It does close. Oh no, actually it's a little bit tall. So I'm gonna lower them very slightly. Yeah, I need to lower them just a little bit. I'm well and just finished rebuilding my palette G67 with pewters. Ooh, love it. Very nice. Yeah, pewters are a pretty nice switch. I have heard a lot of people say good things about pewter switches. So, yeah. Blackjack, good evening to you. How are you? Alright, let's see. Let's see how far I can get without... Oh, damn it. Come on. That much. I think that much is a safe bet, I think. Heat up, heat up. Alright, perfect. That actually worked out much better than I thought it would. It'll look fairly lined up. Yep, okay, good. And I'll redo the joints in just a sec, but let's just check the height again. How's the heat out there? It actually cooled off a little bit over the past couple of days. Probably from the storms and whatnot. So it's cooled off a little bit. It's warm. It's warm during the day, but it's definitely cooled off a little bit like in the evenings. So it's been a little better lately. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that's perfect. Excellent. Alright, it all works. Nice fit. LEDs are done. Weather's been so back and forth, high 90s to 100s one week and then high 60s on the next. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. I mean, and then like I know that like in places like in Europe, like for example, like the weather's also been really out there. So yeah, it's been going back and forth like a lot, and I mean it's obviously a sign of global warming and climate change, but yeah. Have you seen the Thera? Yes, I have seen the Thera. I've talked about the Thera before. I am not a fan of it. right. Nature is having a summer identity crisis. Yeah. Seems pretty good for the price point. Price point might be fine, sure. I guess the thing I don't like is the design itself has some oddities that I personally don't agree with. Yeah. Like, I don't think the practice of the flex cuts on the PCB are actually very functional. Hot Gaia summer. Yep. Alright, looks like we can go ahead and do the build itself. So we'll just start with the stabs. Seems a bit overkill. No, it's not even about being overkill. I just think it's not functional. I actually just think it's not gonna work the way that they're supposedly trying to make it work. It kind of doesn't make much sense to me, basically. Is that the diagonal flex cut 7D? Yeah, that one. Do you mean the cuts in the mounting or the alpha row? The cuts in the mounting. The alpha rows are also kind of odd. The way they decided to cut, like, the lengths of them are kind of weird. The optional pour-on strips or whatever, like, like sandwich the tabs are also kind of weird. Like, I don't even know why that's even there as an option. Yeah, I'm a little skeptical is what I'm trying to say. I mean, people can buy it, but I wouldn't want to be an alpha tester for that, basically. Yeah. I'm not convinced enough to be an alpha tester for it. If that makes sense. Shinoto Keys, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Choosy Q, hey, how are you doing? Just binge watching some Kuroko. Ooh. Ozzy got some viewers? Yeah, Ozzy, Mr. Darren's a very popular person. I mean, then again, he does some really neat work. He's showing his photo pipeline workflow. Alex just rated him? I see, I see. Yeah. He does some great work. Truly a professional photographer. I mean, he said he has been doing photography since he was 16, and I believe he is 49, so he's been doing photography for 33 years. I think if you have 33 years of photography experience under your belt, You must be pretty good. You know? Such a goat? Yeah, yeah. Truly. Honestly, should hire him for my wedding. I don't think he would. I don't think he does that anymore. Out though, like his full-time job as a creator is he manages his, you know, digital photography school, and yeah, he likes to teach and create content, but I don't think he does any like work for hire. Yeah. He's surely long done with that kind of stuff, you know. That said, there are people out there who do really good work for that kind of stuff. Quite a lot, actually. Being a wedding photographer sounds like a nightmare. I can tell you firsthand that it is very shitty. Not always, but it is very stressful for sure. It can be very stressful, rather. The clients are probably one of the more demanding people because they pretty much expect things to really be perfect, because, you know, those special days only come once, so they want things to be really well done, right? People get very cranky about stuff, about all kinds of details. And you as someone that they hired, you're expected to perform. So in addition to the fact that you also have to carry your equipment and all that around, and, you know, socialize in a way, sort of like in a way you kind of have to be out there around people, and you know, weaving around people, weaving through the crowds, trying to find the perfect shot and whatnot. It's a process, and it sucks. I only work for the exposure. Oh my god, no. Never. I can imagine some brides can carry out on you. Oh, absolutely can. Yes. Absolutely can. Let's see, I'm doing shift, enter, backspace, spacebar. Okay. Also deal with the bride and groom's parents wanting certain things non-stop. It's a shit show. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, engagements, weddings, that kind of stuff it pays well for a reason. It pays well for a good reason. It definitely pays very well, but it can be extremely stressful. Not to mention expensive on your end too. You have to go to and from places. You have to have the equipment for it, and you have to carry those around, spares, all kinds of things. Yeah, it's a process. I personally would love, like, if I were a photographer professionally, I would love to be like a photojournalist, sort of. Like people who do like stuff for like Nat Geo, you know. Landscape kind of stuff is cool too. Space photography is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not into like the whole product photography biz or like digital marketing biz or that kind of stuff. For me, it's not my thing. I said landscape. Landscape. Goodness, Gam. You dirty mind. We know what you're thinking about now. Is this what you think about all the time? I like to do fashion editorial, but those are tough to get into. Yeah, those are tough to get into for sure. Yeah. fashion. Oh yeah, that's also kind of stressful. And you gotta be really good. There definitely is a floor for the skill level for fashion. I've just seen so many Manscaped ads recently. I guess it's Manscaped is kind of like one of those. It's almost like Raid Shadow Legends, you know. Like it's like the people take it because it pays, but you know it's just there. They're very aggressive about their about their marketing. TMI Avo. Raycon's another annoying one. Oh yeah, that one pops up a lot too. Yeah, there's a lot of VPN sponsors too. That's a very frequent one. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't care for all that stuff, but yeah, they're out there. Raycon's earbuds suck. I don't know anything about it. I have a feeling like if you're really aggressive, if you're being really aggressive about your marketing, I feel like it means that your product is not as good. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if you're trying to, you're basically compensating for your performance, right? Like for the performance of the product, right? You're just trying to get people by the law of numbers, like law of large numbers, basically, right? Like if you're marketing to a lot of people, then you'll at least catch a few of those, right? Like you'll like just by numbers, right? You'll like get a few new first customers and so on, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean you have the retention, right? The retention. So the retention rate is pretty low, so maybe that's why they're marketing so hard. Like you don't see like some brands market that hard, and they're very successful, and their products are like bangers, you know? So yeah. So like Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos. Never once see an ad for quality audio equipment. Yeah, I feel like all that quality stuff is hidden like it's like underground, or like it's just like, you know, you just gotta hear about it from enthusiasts and stuff, you know? Like it's not gonna be in your general ad area, like, you know, area domain. It just doesn't work that way. If you're seeing a lot of ads out there, it's probably because they need to make the money, and like they're trying to pay it off by putting themselves out there. I've probably watched a few sponsored videos, so I guess that's an ad. Yeah, pretty much. Sponsored videos are basically ads, yeah. I mean, that's what they're supposed to be. It's like I'm paying you for you putting my name out there in the form of a video, right? So. Isn't there a term for when a brand or product doesn't need marketing because it markets itself, kind of? I actually don't know what the term is. Yeah, I don't remember what the term is. Her GD was sponsored by Manscaped as well. No. Like Sriracha, etc. Huh, interesting. Teja had some stickers sent to him on stream today of community members. Yours was pretty epic. Did you see it? Yeah, I've seen it. I knew about this poster a long time ago. A very long time ago. It's been in the works for quite some time. The poster and the stickers and all that. Like all this whole collab with Crash Draws. So Crash is the person who did the art, right? My Keyboard EU, I think, commissioned them. It's been in the works for like many months now. It's finally like being completed and being sent to the people who are featured in it. And so I haven't gotten one, but I am expecting to get something in the mail. But I don't know when exactly it'll be here or whatever. But yeah, that's something in the works. Been something in the works for a while. JD sponsored by Balenciaga. JD sponsored by Novel Keys. Hell yeah. Novel Keys, great sponsor. Great sponsor. Balenciaga? It's alright. It's alright. But yeah, the art that Crash did for that My Keyboard EU poster, really sick. Really cool stuff. I really like how much of the community it has captured inside of this one single poster, and like it's just the little Easter eggs are so cool. I really wanna hopefully I wanna, you know, when I get the poster, I wanna just write down all of the references out there and see how it compares to what Crash actually did for the work, right? Like, but it's really cool stuff. That's the kind of wholesome collab that we need more of in the community. Wait, where's the big tub of 205? I was sent some lube, so I'm just using it. I'm just using whatever I was sent. So the big tub, normally I use it whenever people don't send lube, and I just provide it myself. But when they send it, I just use whatever they have. JD, will you ask your cousin Tony to sponsor me? Dude, imagine cereal. Oh my god, but I'm not sure I could eat that many Frosted Flakes, you feel? If I got sponsored by Honey Bunches of Oats, yo, that would be lit. Imagine having a cereal sponsor. Oh, unlimited supply of cereal. Oh man, I love cereal. Lube provided, how nice of the client. Well, I actually request that people send it, but if people don't send it, then it's just there's a supply charge associated with the service. Yeah. So it's going to be a poster for sale or something. I don't know much about it. Just tuned in and saw it while he was in the middle of showing it up. Yeah, I think it probably is going to be something like that. My Keyboard EU has not announced any specific details about the poster or the art, Matcha Matsu. So I kind of don't really know like exactly what's gonna be the way of distributing it. Like aside from, you know, sending it to people who were featured in it. I'm not sure if it's going to be a public sale of a product or posters or desk mats or I don't know. I think we're still waiting to see what My Keyboard EU decides to do those. Do with those. So yeah, it's still a process. Still ongoing. Yeah. Unlimited honey bunches. Yo, honey bunches of oats. Almonds is my favorite though. Almonds is my favorite. I have a special commission for you, butter loop. I'm gonna send it back to you. That one lady that kind of looks like a turtle sells the honey bunches of oats. IMO? What? Almond slices? Oh yeah. That's the OG honey bunches. Mm-hmm. Oh, for the commercial. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And those clusters, oh yep. That explosion of sweetness and extra texture from when you're chewing on it. Yummy. Anyway, yeah, I love if it's milk and cereal, that's my go-to for me. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I like other stuff too. It's just if there's that available, I'd rather just eat that because I'm used to it. I love it. I've never grown sick of it. Never. But Frosted Flakes will always have a place in my heart. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean they're very good too. Yeah, just so much sugar too though. But yeah, no, they're good. They're good. No doubt that I would still eat them. But yeah, definitely not as frequently. I mean, they're the classics, you know. There's like a bunch of classic cereals that like everyone knows and like everyone would probably eat. But like, yeah. If you want healthy cereal, you can get grape nuts. I mean, there's many other healthier cereal alternatives. I mean, if I did want to, like, I just go to Trader Joe's or something, get something there. Trader Joe's has like some decent healthier cereal alternatives as well, and they're pretty good. They're actually not bad at all. $24K Stallion, hello, been a minute. It has indeed been a minute. How are you? Anybody here, anybody ever have Rice Krispies and then add sugar to them? Damn. Not me. Not me. I like to add fruit to my cereal, like slicing a banana into my cereal is yummy, or like strawberry sometimes. That kind of stuff is yummy. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. I'm doing well, thank you. Milk super sweet afterwards? Yeah, that sounds like extra sweet. I'm not sure if I'm into that, but I mean, I do have a sweet tooth, but not like that. Have you ever tried tape mod? If so, does it affect typing feel as well as the sound? I haven't tried it extensively. I tried it very briefly. I don't think it affects typing feel as much because you're talking about a relatively thin layer of tape. I think it will affect typing feel if you're putting it on something that you're expecting to bend and stuff a lot, and you're like the tape basically is preventing from doing so. So it kind of depends on the PCB actually, and like which kind of tape you're using, and like, you know, whether you attach it really strongly or not, that kind of stuff. But Yeah, I would say that it does affect the sound a bit. Is it in a good way every single time? I don't think necessarily that's true. I think that you just need to try. It's a trial and error kind of process where, like, in some cases it might improve it, or it might just like make it, you know, a different sound that you enjoy more. But I can't really say for sure that like it's a must do. I would say you should just try it. If you like it, good. If you don't, then you don't do it. Yeah. I'm not much of a sweets person, but many of my relatives add a bunch of sugar. It's insane. Yeah, I don't think I can do that much, like, sugar in general. It's just so bad for you too. Yeah. The Zelda type beat, yeah. These are the Game Chops playlists, and they're DMCA free, so it's good. And they're good. They're just good. Bless DMCA free material out there. I mean, or at least the artists who have decided to publish some of their some of their music and leave it DMCA free. What's the purpose of the rings? The rings are just little fiber washers. They insulate electrically insulate the PCB. One of the contacts, one of the traces on the PCB with the screw, because they're both made out of metal, so you don't want them to short. So it's just to prevent electrical shorts in places where two contacts are very close to the screw or something like that. Basically, it's just a precaution rather than a necessity. In some cases, you don't need them. In some cases, you do, and just doing it whenever you see any traces that are like very close together and such, near the screw that you're putting in, it's just good to have, just in case. T-Pain has free music, I think, too. He makes it on Twitch. Yeah, so I've seen a lot of artists. So earlier on when I was starting stream, I'm not sure if you heard that the music was a little different from what I usually play. So that music was by Sam Oak. Sam Oak, he's a musician. He's a I believe Korean American musician. But yeah, he also publishes some DMCA free stuff and whatnot. Yep. Oh, foam. Okay, so here we have the plate foam. Professor Sam Oak. Yes, exactly. Precisely that. Align the Primus dampening foam with the PCB. So let's see. Any 60% you're excited about? I'm excited about Rogue by Ion Keyboards. I'm excited about Frog Mini is kind of exciting. The Frog, the 60% version of the Frog TKL by GMK is kind of exciting. What else? What else? I don't remember. I remember what else there was. Pretty sure there's a few other things that I could be excited about, but I think those are worth mentioning. I just don't remember right now. When is a Rogue GB? Did it already pass? No, it has not passed, and the group buy is currently not scheduled. So there's still work to be done. There's still prototypes to be done and whatnot, and I mean, there's still everything there's still logistics to be figured out. So not yet, not quite yet. More details TBD, basically. I just found out that my mate's alternative username is Judy Neutron's Gotta Dumper, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. You know how you should feel about it? Papa Cringe. You should just cringe. It's in your username. Just live up to your username. That's pretty cringe. That's pretty cringe. I'm cringing. Do I confront him about it? You said this person's your mate. Listen, you probably care about them. So, hopefully they won't be offended if you confront them about it. If you think that they would be offended about it, maybe you can approach the topic with some care. But, just walk away. It's easier to be non-confrontational for sure. You got me hard. I'm living up to my username too. I will take that as a compliment. Is this a real? Is this someone that I know? I love it. Is one drunk man living up to their username? They might be all the time. Maybe. Cheeks live, hello. Do people still use Holy Pandas? Yeah, people do use Holy Pandas. Yeah, quite a lot of people do still use Holy Pandas. So they're pretty popular. They've always been, and they kind of, I think they're always going to be pretty popular because as a very, like a pretty, like, you know, the, like, very tactile switch variety, I think that that's always going to be a category that's always going to be popular in the community. Yeah, I don't think that will ever go away. Alright, so I'm gonna solder some switches just to keep this foam in place because it's like shifting around a little. Probably shouldn't solder drunk though. Have you? One drunk man? Have you soldered drunk? Holy Pandas are like the middle ground when it comes to tactiles. Are they the middle ground? I feel like they're at the other side of the tactile like spectrum or line of products. No, I mean middle ground in what sense rather? Like what's around the middle ground? What's in the other end? I mean, there's like MX Browns, which are pretty light tactile, and like pewters, like those kinds, right? But then, if Holy Pandas are the middle ground, what's in the other side? Maybe tipsy? Nice. Okay. Is that a cop? Oh my god. Or is that an ambulance? What the fuck? Jesus. That guy wildin'? I know. They're not in the mood. Shit, they coming for me? Oh yeah. Watch out, guys. They're coming. They're coming to get us. Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy just going ham today. Going ham. hot. The sounds in New York City, I bet you could sleep through that. Oh, I sleep through that just fine. I sleep through that just fine. I sleep through my through my neighbor singing not my neighbor, like next door neighbor, but like building neighbor, I guess. Singing karaoke into, like, you know, the late depths of the night. Yeah, so yeah. Unfortunate, I'm once I fall asleep, it's not a problem for me to stay asleep, but I have trouble falling asleep in the first place, so I think that's the only issue I have to, like, deal with is falling asleep. But yeah, once that's done, it's easy peasy. Just another day. What neighborhood? I'm up in Washington Heights. There's a hospital nearby, so pretty loud as far as ambulance and stuff go. HPs are pretty much on the high end, maybe not the highest, but up there. I agree. Also, I didn't read Papa Cringe's comment earlier. Or actually, let's see. Rivius, hello. How are you? I use a $3 OEM keyboard at work and it's soul crushing. It's like typing into a bowl of oatmeal. Any recommendations for a quiet mech? If you really want something like that's quiet and good for work, maybe you could get like a hot swap kit and put some put some lubed silent switches in there. That would probably help a ton, and it would still be mechanical, so it would still be pretty good. It wouldn't be as expensive, I think. Quick height. Oh, come on. That's not nice to say. Let's see. One of the few things that helps me is imaging myself sleeping while I'm trying to fall asleep. Yeah, I actually do something like that. I kind of like tell myself that I kind of like imagine myself falling asleep and then I just fall asleep. Yeah. Are you going to buy the house? It's an in-stock sale, I think I heard. I think that's the last thing I heard. It's like an in-stock sale. I don't think I have the money right now to get a house or anything like that. I mean, like, to get a house specifically, I mean the keyboard. I mean, obviously real estate, that's no chance in hell I have the money for that, but yeah, the keyboard, same thing. I just get real high. I'm over in Kids Bay, same thing over here, ambulance all the time. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the life, New York City. Some places are just loud at times, and just, you get used to it, I think. Alright, I think this thing is decently straight, and this foam should stay in place now. Any interest in the Matrix ME? I don't like the Matrix ME as much. I don't like the rounded corners, one drunk man. Not huge about the rounded corners on that board. It's a little bit too round for me, I think, especially for the form factor. It's a TKL, right? I'm not very big on that particular design choice. Yeah. Your edibles work for sleep? I mean, that's the same thing as getting high, so. Still blows my mind that so many people live in New York City. Yeah, I mean, when you think that, you know, we have high rises and whatnot, it makes sense. The density of New York City is quite staggering. Yeah, not to mention, New York City, like, the metropolitan area of New York City is actually very large. Like, it's, like, the 5 boroughs, right? Like, it's a very large amount of land. Like, it's still very large. It's more so that if you think of, like, Manhattan, right, which is the island, right, it's gonna be pretty dense, right, because of all the tall buildings and whatnot. So yeah, in that sense, then yes, it is very dense and very populated. But yes, as far as like the whole metropolitan area is concerned, it's a different story. I would say it's still a quite a bit of a territory. What TKL is that? This one is a Mira SE. It ran back in like 2017, I think. All right, looks good. I think. Just double check that all these switches are relatively flush. Yep, flush. Good. I see those center pins stick out. All right, cool. All right, we're good to go. Put the rest of the switches. Hydrate. Oh, that's a good call, actually. I have not been hydrating for the past like an hour and a half, really. So I'll do that now. Yo, Papa Cringe. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. And Mint, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming stuff for 2 months. Can you guys see the Rontas mug is back here? What's your favorite board to assemble? Oh, that's a very specific question, but I feel like I don't have a favorite board to assemble. I like more complex boards because they can be fun to assemble. Like they're like different. Most keyboards are kind of the same as far as assembly goes, so I feel like it's a bit of a moot point in that sense. But there's some other keyboards that are kind of interesting. They have like multiple parts and whatnot. Mysterium, I actually have not done a Mysterium. I've done a Discipline though. Are old IBM keyboards overhyped? I've heard people get creamy over them. It definitely is a vintage thing, IBM keyboards, right? And so, like, IBM keyboards are unique in the sense that the buckling spring mechanism is pretty unique to the IBM boards, and IBM also has that like classic look to them. There's some that are kind of odd looking as well, but it definitely takes a bit of a vintage keyboard enthusiast for you to appreciate it, right? So I would say some of them might be a little overhyped in the sense that, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not anything that special. Or, oh, I just noticed that the camera froze, didn't it? Camera froze, right? Yeah. I think the main camera froze though. Hold up. The overhead is frozen. Yeah, I think the overhead froze for a second. I don't know why. There we go. We're back. Let's see. Let's take a look at the layout again that I'm gonna do. I am doing stepped caps lock, and the rest is ANSI. Alright, great. Step caps lock and the rest is ANSI. I'm back. What happened? Not much. We're just I mean, earlier the overhead cam just froze, so I just reset it. That's all. Oh, I was added, so I'm asking. Oh. The regular scrambling for channel points. I see, I see. I have a few sets that could match this. I have Kuroshiro. I have Minimal or Stormtrooper. I have a bunch of gray sets as well. I have white and black, of course. Etc, etc. I'm 200 away? I feel like you could get to 200 within the few... No? Okay, what the... Diego wanna give me 200 points? I actually can't give or take away, or I cannot customize points. Actually, you can't do that. It's not allowed. We broadcasters have no control over channel points as far as like giving or taking away is concerned. That's like all within the Twitch UI. I love typing on PC, meaning polycarb, huh? But putting switches is a pain? Is it? I kind of think that depends on the plate and the switches, or not? These are going into the plate pretty easily. Like, this has been no real issue putting these switches in. Did your white and black come with a step control? Because mine did. And I don't see it in the kitting? Well, that's not a bad thing. Is it just an extra key? Oh, never mind, I'm blind. Okay. On TKL, just flex it down and have to move it up. I think some, so it depends on the, it definitely depends on the plate and the switches. Because some plates, maybe the corner radius or something, like it's not perfectly right, or like maybe there's some slight tolerance issues, and so like it might just, yeah, it might just bow down. I personally, if that's what's happening, Marksy, what I recommend is start from the middle and then go out. Like basically like get the 4 corners or something, and then get some of the middle switches in first, because if you can get an anchor towards the middle, like a rigid point towards the middle, like by putting a few switches in there, it's gonna help the sides not have to bow. I mean, it's gonna help the plate not have to bow inward, so that might help with the placement. Is the top case gray or black? It's definitely black. It's black and white, basically. It's like Stormtrooper version. So it's black top, white bottom, and stainless steel polished weight. Any Metaverse Veil? I actually did not own Metaverse. I used to own the round 1 version of Metaverse, but I sold it because I actually didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. It was okay, but it was nothing too special to me. Alright, let's see if these modifiers are fine though. I actually sometimes forget the size of the 1.25U things. So if you solder the switches now, would it make a difference? You mean like if I solder the switches first? No, it makes no difference. Keyboard builds are pretty modular in the sense that you could stop at any time in the build. You can continue on later on some other day if you're busy or something like that. So no, it wouldn't affect anything. I don't think anyway. Are you getting Botanical round 2? As to where it currently stands, no. I am not getting Botanical round 2. My reason for it being that I don't like the kitting. I mean, I don't like the stepped caps lock and the icon text step caps lock. Particularly that key and the 1.5U backspace is also kind of weird looking. Too cramped, rather. It's not weird looking, it's too cramped. Well, the 1.5U backspace is actually pretty weird looking because it says BKSP. BKSP for backspace, which is truly tragic. BKSP. Yeah, that's not happening for me. I don't like it. I mean, if that were the case, basically. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do. I wouldn't do BKSP. Other than that, I told Garrett, Jeeber, whatever you want to call him, Omnitype. I was giving them the feedback the other day. There was some heated discussion the other day in the Discord, their Discord about it. And then basically I was trying to give feedback, like, you know, I was like, if you guys put these 2 keys or 3 keys or whatever, however many it is, like 2 or 3 keys basically, in a child kit, like in the extension kit, put it somewhere else, right? I'll buy I'll pay more money just to have normal caps lock and backspace. Like, seriously, it really doesn't take more than that. But yeah, we'll see. If they make the changes, great. If they don't, that's too bad. But yeah, as it stands though, I will not purchase the set. They should have stayed with icon mods, TBH. Yeah, I think I might have considered it even if it were just icon mods, yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, everything looks good here. Normal keys. Step caps is regrettable. Yeah, that's how I feel about it personally, but again, it's personal preference. It's a designer's choice in the end, so whatever they want to do, they can do. Some extra switches, I'll just put them in this bag instead. There are very few. I mean, look. It's not that I didn't give it a chance, but even looking at the renders makes me feel like the keys are too cramped with the legends on them. That's the problem for me. It just doesn't look right. And BKSP is like just straight up a crime. Like, I don't understand how the backspace legend should be written as BKSP. It makes zero sense to me how that's a proper abbreviation of backspace. Yo, Eric, thanks for the tier 1 3-month poggies. Do I get goodies now? Yeah, dude. I guess I can just give it to you if we meet, actually. Talking shit again? Alrighty. We can start soldering now, I think. We'll have no books boost slander here. People buy for the color anyway. No, this is true. This is true. So the reality is the set is gonna do very, very well because it returned for a second time and it has acquired quite a bit of demand since it first ran. So there's no doubt to me that it's gonna be a very, very successful set. I personally like the colorway after it came out. I was like, oh, that set looks great. Like, it's a great, like, cooler toned green set. I was like, oh, that's nice. But yeah, dual shot is the same. I also didn't feel strongly about dual shot when it first came out. But then I saw it and I was like, oh, looks alright. I'll consider it if it comes back out again with like Icon plus text mods. And when they announced it, I was like, oh, Icon plus text mods, good, great. And then we saw those teasers with the Icon plus text caps, and I was like, oh, if this is what it's going to be, I would rather not spend $100 and whatever dollars. I mean, plus like, I normally get child kits, so that would be like a $200, $250, US dollar expenditure that I would rather not do, right? So yeah, some sets grow on you. Yeah. I'm not close-minded about things. I tried, for example, centered icon mods. I did try them. I bought 9009 R3, I bought 8008, and I also bought Bingsu Round 1. I even bought 8008 aftermarket. And I ended up not liking it as much, so I sold 9009 and 8008, but I kept Bingsu because I like the colorway of Bingsu a lot, like a ton. And now that Bingsu came out for round 2 with mods that I prefer over the current ones on R1, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that one, and I can just get rid of the old one. Although I think if I get the extension kit, I technically will have the icon mods as well, so I guess I get to have 2 different modifier types, and that's cool, I guess. Yeah, we're talking about that, Wesley. I mean, look, I have no problem not spending money on sets that I don't like because there's a choice of kitting or of a keycap that I don't like. It's easy. I just don't spend my money. There's other sets I will buy. I got CRP for days. I mean, considering what I got on R4, and like, there's a lot of other cool sets out there that deserve, being supported, that I would rather support if I don't get what I need or want on the specific sets that that some people making these decisions might be making instead. It's like, whatever, hard pass, they don't get my money, good for them, as it is what it is. How I felt about Analog Dreams: it looked bad in renders but came out looking nice. Ooh, yeah, so Analog Dreams, or actually, it's funny, but P-Wade is a self-taught like renderer slash keyset designer kind of thing, and like, he's put out some banger keysets, but it is true that the renders looked all kind of when they all came out. All of P-Wade sets renders were like and then the actual sets were like good. Yeah, in my opinion. Okay, let me read this really long comment. I feel that while it will be successful, most people aren't tuned with the designer or vendor and don't want to voice their opinion, so people will buy it anyways because it's the closest thing to being able to get R2 without paying aftermarket price. Yes, that's correct. Let's be cognizant, the vast majority of the purchasing customer base of any set now is not the enthusiast level people. It's true. If 2,000 kits are selling, at least half of those, no, more, at least 75% of those I bet are not enthusiasts, or like not like people who have been to keyboard hobby for a while or have like very specific like preferences and whatnot. Like they're just people who are here for the colorway, and they saw it like on Insta, or like TikTok or Facebook or like just on photos, and they were like, I want that, where do I get it? Oh, it's on Group Buy? Okay, great, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, that's the way it is. So yeah, it's true. Some of these vendors and designers are not gonna make choices that sacrifice their revenue, or like rather that make no difference in their revenue at the expense of making a choice that goes against their quote-unquote design philosophies. You know, I don't mind. If people want to play pretend Joni Ive, that's okay. Innovation. Or something. Do you solder the caps lock yet? If it's not too late, can you do normal step cap? Oh, normal lock? Oh, I haven't soldered the caps lock, no. So I can do normal, yeah. I thought Moto Base Kit came with step caps. Of course it doesn't. What do you mean? No, Moto Base Kit does come with step caps, Def Squared. Hold on, Def Squared. Moto will come with step caps. There's no way the base kit doesn't. You should check that again. 100%. 100% it does come with step caps. Just FYI. CRP for days. How much do you buy? A very large amount. Questionable. Questionable transactions. But yeah. Any recommendation for a linear switch to pair with a 2.0 ADD alu plate? Gat yellows. Cat yellows are great. I highly recommend Gateron cat yellow switches with milky tops, or the Gateron cap switches that I tried on my own 2.0 ADD. Actually, the one on my YouTube channel, I tried a 2.0 ADD with stock Gateron cap 2.0 yellow switches. Those came out really nice, and there is stock. I didn't even lube the switch. Didn't even have to open a single switch for that, and it sounds really good, and it types really well. Even if it's stock, because it comes pre-lubed and there is a decent amount of lube in there, and it's actually applied alright because it's like an oil, and I'm actually happy with that build. I'm actually not gonna rebuild that board. I think I can't bother now, but it's pretty good for what it is. I spent like 700 on CRP. It's like when Apple released MacBooks for several years, but while they still sold, this doesn't mean it was as good. Yeah, that's what I mean by Joni Ive. It's the whole like, oh, we were courageous to remove the headphone jack, and now you're fucked, but we don't care because we're still gonna sell them all anyway. Yeah, that's what it is. Indeed, it does come with step caps. Yep. It should. But I mean, you know, that's kind of capitalism, right? Like, if it doesn't really affect how much money you're making in a specific business, like, yeah, you'll carry on with it because it makes no difference, and you can get away with what you're doing. And getting away with what you're doing doesn't mean like it's like a crime or whatever. I'm just saying it's like it's a controversial decision, but actually it's not even controversial. It's just whatever you want to do. Because technically I'm not pissed off about it. I'm just disappointed that I don't get to get botanical. Even if I like the colorway. Still gonna buy R2 though. It's not that bad, IMO. For me it's just one of those things that because I use step caps lock a lot, I just don't think I can get over it. I don't think I can get over it personally. But yeah, I gave it some thought. I was like, do I actually think I could get over that? I was like, not because I'm a step caps lock user. Like, I just doesn't look right. And the step control isn't even better either. The step control uses the Mac style control icon, which is the upward pointing like carrot looking thing, right? That thing is ugly. Just saying. But that icon in particular, IMO, is ugly AF. It looks so, it's hideous. It's the most, it's the laziest icon I've seen. Like, it's so shit. Asian X dude, hello. Kind of want to add some heft onto my friend's KB67 light R2 I just built. What should I do? This thing's so light, I play catch with it. Some people have added like sheets of like metal to their cases, or like sort of like, I think there was some material that you can technically put into the like these cases, like into smaller spaces, and add a bit of heft. Just don't remember what it was that people used. Definitely remember seeing something like that. Mina Control, hello. Silicone liquid. Oh, tire weights. Okay, well there are some suggestions there. You could look into it, Eric. So actually, I'm not sure. Is Visionaire still here? So I have a question for you, Visionaire. You're in the mod pipe crowd, right? So did you purchase muted round 2 even though it did not have mod pipe? Or do you decide to sabotage the set by not purchasing because it didn't have mod pipe? I did not. There we go. So right now I'm basically in the same camp as him, in the sense that I don't like a specific key or design choice that people made, and I'm basically saying, you know what, I'm not gonna get it because I don't like it enough with that change being done. So that's all. It's kind of it's a little ironic, but yeah. Sometimes people make choices that just go against what you think is, you know. There are ways to compromise though. In this case, that would be just to add it into a child kit and make it available, right? Because I am sure that if the mod pipe, for example, had been added to the extension kit or something, and you had even a small amount of use for the extension kit, you would have purchased the extension kit and just gotten away with it, you know? Like, you would have been like, oh, you know, I'm gonna have to use the extension kit anyway, and if it has the key that I want, might as well. Right? Boycotting. Muted R2, don't like the design choice and have beef with the idea that Crowley picked up someone else's set and imposed his vision on it. Yeah, I don't know if cause apparently it was done with permission, that I understand. So I personally don't have beef with that specifically. With the fact that Crowley is like picked up, like with the fact that SwitchMod picked up muted, I actually don't have beef with that at all. Just because I do trust that he would have reached out to J-Chan and that he would have made changes without feeling that, you know, they're doing anything particularly wrong. But the quote-unquote vision or choice of the whole mod pipe and mod tailor situation is definitely up to the designer, right? Like, it's kind of like the same as like, it's the same as like taking a spacebar kit and putting the 3U spacebars, because it's something that's kind of new and coming up, to, let's say, like, be in the base kit, but not the other ones because they support Alice layout and you don't think they're like the new meta anymore or whatever. Some people could decide to do that and people will be displeased, but in the end, it's hard. It's a choice you cannot prevent. And yeah, you could just boycott the set and just not purchase. Yeah, I mean, that's the easiest way for you to show your disagreement, is just not support them monetarily because it's a product. Yeah, I wanted that set for years though, and to have someone else be like, nah, I'm gonna do it different, I just didn't take well to that. Yeah, no, I feel you. I understand that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't wait years for dual shot or botanical, but in a way I feel a similar way, in which I think one thing I feel a little like about really is that the fact that like you tease like, oh, it's coming back in an icon plus text mods, and then it's not the same. It's not what you're expecting. Yeah, it's the same. It's just defying those expectations, and you're just like, oh well, okay, all right. Guess I'm not interested anymore. Even though I like it, you know. I do still like the sets. Have you seen the Type K Ergo keyboard? Of course I have. Of course I have seen the Type K by Gawk. One Drunk Man, I missed it, but good night. Why waste money, I guess. Yeah, that's indeed true. Pretty sure the original designer is getting some cut. I'm 90% sure I read that. It could be wrong, though. I believe that should be correct. Yeah. DC a sleeper, though? Please. Imagine supporting a... No. No. If there's anything I'm boycotting that. I'm not a fan of the person behind DC a sleeper anymore. Like, you know, I like their sets for a while. I actually do still own like GMK Laser, for example. But yeah, they're not a nice person. They're not a nice person. This is a bit dramatic, but I feel like Muted sat there so long and so many people wanted it. It was like a community set IMO. It should have been picked up and run a proper IC and run like an old school group buy. There definitely is a bit of nostalgia there, especially because GMK Muted ran in early 2017, right? So yeah, it definitely has a bit of that old Geekhack IC nostalgia to it. No doubt. Go search his name on Geekhack. Yeah, Geekhack is one place you can look about it. There's also threads on Reddit that kind of summarize that. About this was around the time Pulse came out, and not to mention just his overall attitude online. Actually, like it's just very unprofessional, very unprofessional. Like specifically, he calls people names and stuff like on Reddit comments and such in responses to like questions and stuff, and it's just kind of rude and just not pleasant at all. But I mean, if I gave you a TLDR, Matcha Matsu is basically Mito has used novelties for like SA Pulse or for other sets that technically should have been like they're not his, so should have been licensed, but they were not. So he kind of did free use those, and he kind of denied that they were the case. That like he was like, oh, I hand drew them or whatever, you know. So not cool. Yeah, definitely like the overall demeanor online is just like attitude online is just not very professional. Just like kind of like, I don't know, kind of edgy, I guess. Yeah. Definitely going to be a rat race for the board for Type K. Yeah, Type K. Yeah, definitely a bit of a rat race there. Oh, okay, that key's a little crooked. just opened my whales and they look better in person. The Whale 75. Whale 75 came out really nicely. At least based on the photos I've been looking at, it came out really, really nice. Yeah, I heard that the anodizing is really good, and like overall, it just like it's pretty impeccable. That mirror feels like old school now. The mirror is 100%. Is definitely old school at this point. I feel like it's just like one of those boards that like started on Geekhack, ended on Geekhack, and it's kind of like it was just like that. It's like kind of that was it. That was it for the mirror. Like it's not gonna run again or anything like that, I think. So it definitely has a bit of that Geekhack history to it, sort of. Let's see. That green whale is a treat. Oh yeah, the military green came out really nice. Anyway, it's Izzy, or I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but or it's Izzy maybe. What do you feel is the best starting keyboard case board for someone who wants to build for the first time? Wants to build for the first time. Okay, so something that's not hot swap, let's say, that's solderable. I mean, I think it's never a bad idea to start with something practice based, like the practice kits from Canon Keys, for example. But if you wanted something that you could also like use and stuff, I feel like the KBD 75 or like a lot of the KBD fans boards are actually not a bad deal for what they offer, and they're like still solderable and whatnot. But like for example, like the NK65 is a great deal and all, but they're hot swap, all of them I think. So you don't really get to practice your soldering or anything like that. It depends on your budget really. Like because if your budget's high enough, like you could technically just get a regular keyboard and that could be your practice. Like it's not gonna be much different from other cheaper kits as far as components go. Like obviously you do run a bigger risk of maybe like burning something, and therefore like it's, you know, bigger expense and whatnot, but the practice is the same. So I'd say like you would have to kind of determine that based on your budget. Yeah, your starting keyboard can be pretty good though if you have a high enough budget, but even if not, like there's a lot of good offerings out there that you can still like, you know, solder for and get the practice that you need. Like the Discipline, right, is good. The Mysterium is like, these are kits that are like pretty, like they have a lot of soldering involved, and that could serve as practice. But yeah, you could also like ruin them if you're not careful enough. But yeah, practicing on old electronics is not a bad idea. Getting a practice kit from the people who sell them is also not a bad idea. Something like a macro pad or a numpad. NK65 was my option, just can't find it online. Wait, have you not tried to check try checking? I'm actually gonna make a command here. I think I'm gonna try to make a command that's called in stock, and I'm just gonna link that website, Thockstock or whatever, thockstock.com. So stockstock.com is this site that basically lists things that are in stock currently around many different vendors in the community, and basically you can just shop by category. So exclamation in stock, I think, and it links you to that website now. In stock. There you go. So try that website, and it probably lists you some places that you could go to. Yeah. Minecraft music bustin'. Indeed. Love you. Oh, love you too. Thank you. Alright, well, pretty much done soldering here. I'm just gonna double check the alignment here. Looks good to me. One way to check the alignment that's kind of fun is if you're looking through the LED holes and you can see clearly through them, it's technically decently well aligned. Another way to look at it obviously is through the plate, but that's one way to look at it. I think this key might need a little bit of touch here. there we go. I did not mention any sponsors today, I guess. I just got too caught up with the discussion about key sets. But just wanted to mention some of the stuff that's currently available through my sponsors, through the sponsors that support this channel. So the first vendor is Canon Keys. There are some kits available through Canon Keys right now. The Obliterated 75 and the Devastating TKL are available, as well as the practice kits. I think practice TKLs are available on Canon Keys. And tomorrow at 11 a.m. the Icky 68 Stargaze version, which has this glow-in-the-dark feature to it, is gonna happen tomorrow at 11 a.m. on canonkeys.com. And then on the 15th, so that's on Thursday at 11 a.m. as well, the Ella is a 75% keyboard, is also going to go up on Canon Keys through their checkout system. So that's what I have announcement-wise for Canon Keys. There's GMK Foundation that's currently running, and then there's GMK Movement that's going to be running starting on the 18th, I believe, so next week. The glow-in-the-dark is a nice touch. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty cool, actually. I thought I kind of like feel a little tempted, but yeah, it's very cool. Then there's switches and other supplies on Canon Keys as well, but I'm gonna move on to the next vendor. We have Kinetic Labs, where you can purchase a bunch of different keyboard supplies. So that includes, oh, it looks like I didn't solder one key here. I'm gonna do that one. But Kinetic Labs has a lot of different switches available, like huskies and hippos, salmons, penguins. There's a lot on Kinetic Labs. They also have desk pads and a bunch of accessories. They have like containers for your keycaps, for your switches. They also have like different kinds of lube, like the Carbon GS1 and GS2, which are not the same as 204, 205 Crytox wise. There's also the new keycaps that they just released, the Polycaps Whale PVT keycaps, a pretty affordable key set that has a good amount of compatibility, and it's fairly affordable. There is also like 909 blank key set and desk pads and all that kind of good stuff. Alright, next we can skip Mint Autumn. I don't have any news from them. And then we have Novel Keys. Novel Keys, check out the store for any in-stock items with a 5% off discount if you use the promo code THUNDER. And as for group buys, they currently have the NK65 Oblivion version, and as you know, the GMK Oblivion V3.1 is currently live on Novel Keys. There is a RamaWorks M6D collaboration happening for it. There's also desk pads and whatnot, and there are also a lot of things in stock, from switches to accessories for your keyboard building. So just check out Novel Keys for that. What is the website you use to test keyboards? This is called VIA. I think exclamation VIA should bring up can I use VIA.com. Alright, everything works. Great. Anyway, so that's Novel Keys. Then we have Omnitype, where we have GMK Botanical Round 2 currently available. Omnitype.com/lightning to enter the store. And there's also desk pads and other accessories available through Omnitype as well, so just check that out. Then there's Prime Keyboards. Prime Keyboards has alpacas, cobalt palms, other kinds of switches, TTC switches, Durock V2 stabs, which are my favorite stabs to use. And other accessories available on primekb.com/lightning. What housing for the Pandas? I think these are the normal ones. The ones from Drop. I don't think these are the Palm ones or whatever. I think these are the regular housings. Yeah. Next up, there is Project Keyboard. ProjectKeyboard.com. Check out GMK Bingsu. Are those Drop Holy Pandas? Yeah, these are Drop Holy Pandas. Have you tried Zeal PC stabs? No. Oh, Zeal PC stabs. Yeah, of course. I've tried Zeal PC stabs, yeah. Zeal stabs have been around for quite some time. Right? So, yeah, of course I've tried Zeal stabs, if that's what you mean. Yeah. Anyway, GMK Bingsu on ProjectKeyboard.com. Next is Salvan. Salvan has switches in stock, reds, AE boards reds, for example. He has apparel and other few things. I think he just recently restocked on some PCBs for like Wilbitech PCBs for some specific keyboards. Yeah, and then finally we have space cables. I'm gonna check the manual here for the Primus. Did I close it by accident? Oh no, here it is. But space cable, spaceholdings.net to access the store. There currently is GMK Pacific available through Space Cables, so check that out. They also have cable collaborations for botanical and other things, and many other key sets. They also have desk pads. They have the Ouch Kick desk pad, the Batsy desk pad. I believe. Wait, what? Who's doing the? Are they doing that one too? Hamaji desk pad. The Hamaji mat is also on Space Cables. There we go. And they also have XHT BDZ lube and lube stations available as well. All right, let's see. We've done switch testing. Done. All right. Install bump-ons and detach the tail weight. Okay, we already did that. But let's put the bump-ons on the case. So I guess we can do that last, actually. Okay, we disassembled it, separated the case. Module installation. All right, let's see. Pingsu so nice. I agree. It's such a nice colorway. All right, so here we have the bottom case for the Primus. I'm just gonna open this guy up. I think I might have to rip it. Yeah, let's rip it. Oh wow, this is like really stuck on there. Oh well. Oops. It's a paper envelope. It's hard to do this without having to rip it. Could have cut it, I guess. Too bad. Oh, Ogi Keyboard, Ogi KBD. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How are y'all doing? Gotta protect the keyboard CPU. Here is our keyboard core. Fun. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. Has Drop still have had questionable materials for the switches? Not sure. That and then advertising is not factory lube, even though they were. Yeah. They actually did not have a lot of factory lube on these switches though. Did you try the Marmite with butter toast yet? Oh, you mean the Vegemite? Yeah, I did try the Vegemite. It's actually very good. A lot of butter on toast and very little amount of Vegemite adds a punch of umami to the toast, and it's actually very good. I actually was debating using Vegemite into my cooking as a way to add umami flavoring in very small amounts. Yeah, so here is, oh, is it focusing? Wait. Here it is. What does it say? It says the Nexus project designed by Thesiscamper in collaboration with iLouis 07, made in China. Very cool. Alright. So it goes on from the back. Wait. No, goes it from here. Alright, let's get those screws. There's a QR code etched in there. Yeah, there is. There is a QR code on there. see. I think these small screws should do it. Where's my screwdriver here? Let's see. We use the M3 4mm screws. All right, cool. Wait, M3 4mm? There's 4mm and 5mm? God damn. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I see. Small difference. Alright, there it is. Alright. Now let's do some work. The other stuff. Alright, let's put the Primus top case face down. Prepare the LED diffusers. The LED diffusers. And the diffuser foam. Gently insert the LED diffuser disc into the holes for the lock key indicators. Okay, cool. So this is the lock key indicator thing. So for those who can't see, I guess I'll just zoom in and show you. There. And then we're just gonna grab these little discs here. So it comes with these little diffusers. Slot it in. Enhance, indeed. Okay. And then you peel out the backing paper and just adhere it there. Okay. This backing paper is like really stuck on there. Perfect fit to satisfaction, yeah. There it is. All right. Prepare 6 silicone gaskets for installation. Alright, so now we put these gaskets, adhesive tape applied to one side. Okay, peel off the backing paper and then fix to the proper location. Alright, cool.
stretch on this part.
Good evening, Danny boy. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright, gaskets are done for the top. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got more gaskets to install. 8 gaskets. Ooh, okay. More gaskets, more gaskets. Are you getting GMK Sparta? Probably not. It's not my kind of set, I think. Or like, rather the colorway isn't necessarily for me. It's alright. But nothing that catches my eye as much. How does Diego not get all this stuff for free at this point? I pay for most things, so yeah. Free is too much to ask. There's no such thing as free in this world anyway, so. Have you seen GMK Taiga? I remember the name, but I actually don't remember what it looked like. I can look it up right now. GMK Taiga. GMK Taiga. Oh, it's like green. Oh, Max! Hello, Max. Welcome. This is cool. It's like dark green and a lighter green. Okay, this is kind of an interesting set, I have to say. Yeah, I might consider this. The kitting looks a little thick, but okay. Looks alright. Yo, Max, how you doing? Atticus, yo, what's up, Atticus of Finch Caps? How you doing, my friend? Jampod, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. We love green sets. We love green in this. We love green here. I love green. Russian Mod Legends kind of cool. Yeah, I think the Russian Mod Legends do look very nice. GMK Pickle is the only green set we need. Is it GMK? I thought it was not GMK. Or was it GMK? Oh, Theremin, hello. GMK Ursa pretty hot for a green set. GMK Ursa does look very nice. Max just finished up my LZ CLS. Oh, very nice. LZ CLS, fancy. Classic custom. Classic K custom. Basic white male, thanks for the Prime Gaming sub. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. GMK Poker for me all the way. That's right. That's right. Go for the full house, right? Any sunglasses looking at GMK Pickle? I like pickles, but I'm not sure I like GMK Pickle. I have to be honest. I don't like GMK Pickle, but I like pickles. We love pickles in this stream. I love pickles. I'm like #1 fan of pickles. I could eat 2 jars of pickles a day. That's a lot of pickles, by the way. That's a lot of pickles. Alright, gaskets have been installed, and now prepare for M3s. Okay, yeah, right. So the screws now for this thing. We just put in the screws in here. That's a lot of sodium, yeah. Do you drink the juice? Yo, save the juice and make some picklebacks. Yo, I love picklebacks. Do you guys know picklebacks? I love picklebacks. With a shot of whiskey, maybe? Yum, yum, yum. Great to see you too, though, Atticus. You don't like pickles, I swear. It's a bit bright. Pickles are great, though. Sweet pickles, abomination. Yeah, not about sweet pickles. Jalapeno habanero pickles. Oh, yum. top 3 keycap sets of all time. Is that what you're trying to say? I personally, I mean, Dolce White on Black and Beige are obviously the 3 best, but if I did not have to mention those classics, I like Hyperfuse, I like Honeywell, I like Taro, I like what else do I like a lot? I mean, those are some good mentions though. Yeah. All right. Let's move on, shall we? All right. Gently place the plate. Looks good. Did you say Hyperfuse Origins? I think both regular Hyperfuse and Hyperfuse Origins are good, in my opinion. They're both very good colorways. Yeah. Handerbite is in top 3? What a fraud. Yeah, Handerbite isn't top 3. Handerbite is unique, but it's not top 3. Do you put in the screws for the weight? Yeah, I did. I did. There's pickled brine alcohol. What in the world? Oh, you guys don't know what a pickleback is? Yo, it's so good. Y'all are missing out if you haven't tried picklebacks. They're mad good. It's basically, yeah, it's basically a shot, and then you use pickle juice as a chaser, essentially. Drinking pickle juice is a good way of getting diarrhea. Says the person who is allegedly the #1 fan of pickles. So clearly you have had a lot of diarrhea, I assume. Welcome, Jockey Builds. Hello. What about Handerbait? Handerbait is meh, in my opinion. It's like whatever. Yeah, I'm personally like meh on Handerbait. It's okay. It's not great. It's not bad. Where did I just put my screwdriver? Literally just had it here. Where did I just place it? In any case, I'm gonna put these things into the bag before I like lose any. Bro, I wish Olive would rerun. Oh, it's here. Found it. Nectarbite is the only version of the set that I'd consider using. I did not get Nectarbite either. I personally was like, I have Handerbite the first round version, and I was like, I don't need more than that, I think. It's like, it's a cool set. It's like, it has a history to it. It's a bit memey, very colorful, and surprisingly better looking than I thought it would be like for me. But yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that bad boy. Looks good. Primus or 7V? I like the 7V, but I like the Primus layout more. But I think the 7V typing experience is very unique. Yeah. I think that's what I would say about it. I think look-wise, I actually like the Primus a little more, I think. But the typing experience of the 7V is very good. Isn't Lost Tax #1 fan of pickles? Yeah, #1 fan of pickled punishments. Yeah, this is a very shiny bag that's gonna get scratched very easily. It's just a matter of time. What makes the 7V so unique? It has the leaf spring plateless mount. PCB only available to it. Oh wait, I'm an idiot, am I not? I am an idiot. I should have put the screws on before putting on the weights. Good thing I've done this before, so I remembered. Do you prefer 3204 or 205 for cherry blacks? I do prefer 3204 personally. I'm a big fan of 3204 on linears. That's one of the reasons I'd never get one of these super shiny bottoms. I'd be super sad if it got scratched. The thing is, yeah, it's just not worth it in my opinion, personally. Like, that's just something that I'm not like huge on because of how easy it is to screw them up. And just because it's like nice to look at first, and then the charm is gone pretty soon after. Have a good night, everyone. Sounds good, Gam. Have a good night, my friend. Take it easy, Matana indeed. Olive will probably rerun though, yeah. Is the frog as good as everyone's saying? I have no idea. I have not gotten the frog or seen the frog in person, so I wouldn't know. Panels is better than Handerbite. I personally like Handerbite more than Panels, but to each their own. Imagine being me and mil-maxing your only 7V PCB? What's so bad about mil-maxing your 7V PCB? If you want to mil-max your 7V PCB, that's okay, right? Lightning, is the Geon Frog an amazing keyboard? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I know that some people ask the question twice because they don't realize that I either addressed it or sometimes I get to the questions late. So, I mean, you're lucky that the stream is manageable as far as chat goes. I built a frog yesterday. It punches way above its price, but it's nowhere endgame, I feel. I want the Frog Mini. I want the Frog Mini for sure. I think the Frog Mini is pretty cool. May I share some images of the macropad I got in the works, Diego? Only you're interested in seeing it? Yes, I am interested in seeing it. I would like to see what you're doing, Mr. Gam. I have some dry skin on my thumb from hand sanitizer. If you touch the polished stainless steel, it will hairline scratch it. Oh my goodness. Chat is manageable tonight. We need to change that. Alright, we're done with the assembly. So we need to pick a key set today. We have not yet picked a key set for tonight's build. So let me show you guys some of the key sets that we have available. Do you sleep with the tiger? Yeah, sometimes. Let's see. Key sets. Also, let me actually edit that text box. Sets. Let's see what I have here, key set wise. Where is it? Oh, here. All right. Only sometimes? Yeah, because sometimes there's not enough space. if that makes sense. Alright, let's see what sets I have. Stay hydrated, thank you, thank you. Sounds good, Gam. But yeah, do share me oh, scent? Okay, I'll take a look later. See you later, Gam. Have a good night. Alright, so I have hydrocarbon, stormtrooper, ski data muted. Let's see, let's just write those. I'm gonna type those out. Hydrocarbon, ski data, muted, Skeletor, Miami Nights, classic beige, so 9009 and other CRP alternatives. Blue on white, laser, cyan. I don't have camping available right now. I think I have Olivia available too. Olivia, Red Samurai, I think. Do I have Space Cadet? Yeah, Space Cadet. Skymoto, Mizu, Olive, Modern Dolce, Minimal, Violet on Cream, and I think that's it. Wait, Violet on Cream, Alter, and Sandstorm. Is that it? I guess I'll put a few others. I have Kuroshiro. I have some eccentric double shot or die subsets, like beige sets though. They're all beige, so just keep that in mind. Oh, I have SoWaRe. I have GMK SoWaRe, and that's it. I think. All right, that's it. So here are the sets. Alright, in the meantime, y'all pick something from here. There's some sets written on here, so suggest a few things. Oblivion? Oh, Oblivion. Yeah, I have Oblivion too, yeah. Yeah, I do have Oblivion. I have Oblivion, I have Hagoromo with it. I have the Cadet Alphas for that as well, I think. I have the regular Alphas, of course. Yeah, I have Oblivion, like a lot of different variants of Oblivion. Not the monochrome set. I think that's the only set I didn't like about Oblivion. Alright, let's see. So maybe I'll write down, maybe I'll do a poll. Oh wait, why does that not work? Poll. Okay. Let's take a look. So I see Oblivion. So which key set? So Oblivion, Olivia, Modern Dolce. Actually, I'm gonna skip Skeletor this time because I think I used it some time ago recently. So I'm gonna skip Skeletor. SoWaRe and white on black. Yeah, SoWaRe and white on black. Okay, SoWaRe and white on black. Or actually, I'm gonna take out Olivia, just because I'm not feeling it. And okay, I'll put Kuroshiro just because it's probably appropriate as well. Y'all want to waste your channel points? You can waste your channel points if you want. Here we go. Feel free to waste your channel points. Polls up. Yo, Ninewalker. Build went well. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing alright. Alright, I'm just gonna organize all these things while you guys are picking. Hey, MT Venge. Happy Botanical R2 Day. Hypers. How you doing? Oopsie. Carrot control. Yeah, I hate control and the step caps lock. It just pains me. It's painful. It's painful to see that step caps lock and the Buxp. We've talked about this already though, so I'm not gonna go over it again. We already talked about it during the stream. We had a fun discussion about key sets and designers and vendors and capitalism and Joni Ive wannabes. Innovation, guys. We had courage to bring innovation to the space or something. Alright, looks like Kuroshiro is winning. Cool. Kuroshiro is a pretty good set. I haven't used it in a little bit. What is this? Oh, that's Oh, SoWaRe, wow. People are actually picking a very unpopular set. That's kind of surprising. Also, the question is, where did I have it here? It's around here. Did I get it in bags? Yeah, I did. I heard Gawk getting married soon, if not already. Oh, very nice. Congrats, Gawk, if that is soon or has already happened. Oh, SoWaRe won. Okay. SoWaRe it is then. This is an interesting set that I haven't seen on a keyboard in a while. I think it's the camera's a little bright right now. There. That will. Been engaged for like 2 years though. Oh, wow. Cool, cool. This is one of those sets that looks better in person, but can look quite terrible on camera. Because the legends are rather low contrast. In person though, it does not look half bad. But it is true that the legends are kind of poor contrast. Especially the red ones are particularly bad as far as contrast goes. But yeah. Is that the right profile? Not sure. F5, 7. Someone who likes scooped? I do like scooped. I do prefer scooped over bars. Although I do admit that bars are nicer if you want a consistent sound, because like scooped sound different from bars. But I do prefer the feeling of scooped over bars. Totally forgot that this set had side legends, front legends too. It's kind of cool. Scooped and bar at the same time is cursed. I never said I would do it at the same time, but if you like me to. Yeah, this is the set that has front legends, very similar to Camping R1. Camping R1 also had front legends, right? This is like similar to that. Oh yeah, and the gray against the cyan also looks very low contrast on this GMK set. I don't know why, but on the DCS set it actually looks a little better. But on the GMK set it looks kind of low contrast. I think it's because the gray color is a little bit more, so it's slightly differently colored. Page up. Is this an R2 key or no? The profile's right. Oh no, the page down. Oh yeah, page down key is weird. Okay, I have to find that one. Oh, here it is. Found it. Haven't seen that in a bit. Yeah, I agree. I actually picked it up relatively recently, actually. Someone was selling it for a decent price, and I was like, huh, I haven't seen SoWaRe in a long time, and I kind of feel like it's one of those sets that, like, it is not, like, amazing, but it's very interesting. And it kind of, it does have a bit of that old school vibe to it, because it was, like, initially, like, run as a DCS set in the Korean community, and then yeah, kind of I remember seeing it on some boards and I was like, oh, it doesn't look that bad, especially in person. In person, SoWaRe actually looks pretty good, pretty interesting, but in photos it doesn't like to be photographed very well. The contrast is not great, and so yeah. I wish there were more DCS sets. The texture is so nice. There are DCS sets. You just have to... But the thing is also, like, we haven't made a lot of new DCS sets in a long time. So a lot of the old DCS sets that did exist are just kind of like lost in, you know, people's drawers or whatever, you know. That's mainly why. Alrighty. Let's, I'm gonna pack up maybe. I'll use this bag for the numpad keys. Put the numpad separately. With the, yeah, that's fine. Yo, your opinion on cherry top gat yellow? Good. All right, yo, Tony, thank you so much for the 10 months. How's it going? It's going all right. How are you? All right, let's put some artisanal keycaps on this. All right, let's see. Alright, let's see. This Jinte, by the way. Oh, what's up, Jinte? What are you doing? What are you doing there? What's up? What are you up to? You know, I'm kind of feeling this DC caps key. This gray looks pretty nice. And then I was gonna suggest that one. Ooh, great mind things alike, I believe. Kind of go with something a little more eccentric, which is this one here. This one's by Ratchet Caps. I actually don't remember what the sculpt name was. Was it? I forget what the sculpt name was, but it's an interesting cap that would go well with this too. But yeah, something more eccentric today. Hertzman? I think Hertzman is right, yeah. I just don't remember the names because they're like kind of weird. Yeah. This looks good though. Oh yeah, let's just double check the LEDs. Oh, look at those LEDs. Oh, look at that. Red, white, and blue. Ooh, look at those LEDs. LED diffusion through the case. So cool. This is actually very sick. It actually looks even better in person because it like has these like micro dots. So it has these micro perforations on the case. And it looks really cool from the side. Like that. Yeah, very trippy. Very cool though. Alright, let's type on this thing. I'm getting DSS Olivia next month. Whoa, DSS Olivia is a thing? I didn't even know DSS Olivia was a thing. That's cool. Did not even know that was a thing though. Very neat. Alright, let's open up typing tests. Did anyone get Alluvia? I did not, personally. It comes in the NK65 Olivia edition. Oh, I see. Alrighty, there we have it. Let's turn off this fan here, and let's turn off the music here. And let's just make sure things are working. Here we go, friends. This is a Primus by NexusProject, Thesiscamper, and KB. Collaboration by them, and it's built with drop holy pandas with 3203 as the lube of choice on a polycarb plate. It does have a PCB plate foam in between, the dampening foam in between, and it's mounted with gaskets. So let's give this a shot. All right, here we go. Not bad. What's the ROM on the right? What ROM? What ROM? You hit Y with both hands as well. I'm not alone. Yeah, I hit Y and B with both hands. I know that it depends on the word pretty much. It depends on the preceding word and the word afterward. After that too. I think my fingers just. You look so stressed during your typing test. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It sounds really good though. This actually sounds really nice. Let me try this again. Rama? What Rama? Trying to beat that PB again? Oh, I don't think I will though. It does sound really good though. Let me see. Alright, here we go. Pretty nice. This one's by DC Caps though, if you're curious. And this is by Ratchet Caps, although they haven't been making keycaps lately. Alright, here are the modifier keys, and I'll just go over the whole board actually. But this sounds really good. Oh no. Alright, we back. Alright, where were we? We were at the top row, I think. Found that the keys near the edges are teeny on the Primus? What do you mean teeny? Like small? Or oh, tinny, like kind of like a tinny sound. Oh, I see. What the fuck? For some reason, my Amazon Alexa activated. This seems okay. It doesn't really sound tinny on my in this case, but maybe it's because the switches are different. I don't know. Amazon sus. Oh, always. I know. Google Homes are sus too. I mean, all these devices are kind of sus. Yeah. Gotta go. Nice build, Diego Katsu. Thank you so much for stopping by. What caps are on the board? I really like the alphas. It's GMK SoWaRe. It's GMK SoWaRe. And check this out. So here are the indicator lights on. Let's take out the typing test out of the way. Yeah. Take a look at that. This indicator is so cool. Micro perforations on the aluminum case for LED diffuser. Yo, that's kind of sick, honestly. So cool. Very, very cool indeed. Alright. I'll show you guys the board up close. Not gonna lie, that's a really nice set. It's a very neat set, I'm telling you. It looks better in person than on camera. On camera, it looks kind of weird. Or it looks better now that it's like closer, but it's very cool. It's a nice set. Yeah, so this is what the board looks like. See the front legends right there? Lana, if you're still around. The front legends right there on the UK ISO front legends. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. But yeah, very neat set, I think. The back is already pretty touched up by my fingers because, yeah, it's inevitable. The side profile of the Primus is easily one of the cooler things about the Primus. I think this side profile looks sick. Which keycap set is this again? SoWaRe. 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 GMK SoWaRe. It ran once through Keyclack. But yeah, the lines of this board. I really like this, like, it's like a hoof, sort of. Yeah, it's like a Gundam foot, yeah. That's, the Gundam foot is actually like a perfect descriptor. It's so cool though. I just think it's so neat. It's like, it's just an interesting design choice. Gundam foot. Yeah. But yeah, this is the bottom. It's all obviously already a little bit of fingerprinty and whatnot. Minor marks and smudges here and there. It's just because it's a polished weight, and so it's just very, very easy to get things on it. But yeah. Yeah, whatever. Can't be cleaned fully, but here it is. Yep. Say hi to camera. Do you prefer clack or thok? I guess thok in Topre, clack in MX. How about that? Alright, chat box is back. But yep, very nice side profile of this particular board. I think it's just a very cool board. I like it. I like how this looks. I like how this sounds right now. This build with Holy Pandas actually turned out pretty good. The switches are pretty smooth. The tactility is as usual, pretty typical Holy Panda stuff. But it sounds good with the dampening foam actually. I think the dampening foam does help in this particular case. It turned out much better sounding than I thought it would, and the look of it, this particular combo of colors is very good. Are these Yok Pandas? No, these are drop Holy Pandas. But yeah, classic Holy Panda sound, yeah. But yeah, this case combo, color choices, A+. I really like what they decided to do. Went basically with the grayscale sort of theme, and it just worked out perfectly. For this particular case, it works really well because the 3 different colors kind of layer up together. I mean, colors mean including the weight. I mean, in this case, the weight is just polished stainless steel, but it works as an accent really well. So I like this. Yeah, it's a very cool choice, I think. That camo keycap set would look so good on this as well. Camo keycap set. Which camo keycap set? It's a Zycova words. Oh boy. A religious bear? That is probably true. That is probably true. Oh, the EPBT ones. Oh, I see. Have you tried plateless build with strong tactiles like Holy Pandas? No, I haven't. I've tried it with linears, and I tried it with like lighter tactiles, but not strong tactiles like Holy Pandas. Yeah. EPBT camo. Oh, I see. Yeah, no. I'm not too sure because I haven't seen this. I don't remember the set. But yeah, the diffuser thing again, like if I show it up close, very cool looking. Still think this is like definitely a very cool thing about this case. Yep. Marika, red, white, and blue. So yeah. Gambit answering the question earnestly. I'm pretty sure that Alhex was just memeing with Mr. Brian over here. Oh boy. Choo-choo-choo. Oh. Alex, thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub to Gambit. Maybe they're double memeing? Oh yeah, maybe. Oh man. Quadrum with the... So it's so funny because on my end it says first time chat from viewer Quadrum 6. It's a classic Franken Switch Halo clear true stem in a panda housing. Draw Holy Panda is a version you can buy without putting 2 switches together yourself. Quadrum came out of lurking just to meme. I love it. I love this community. Oh, amazing. Oh, y'all are great. Oh man. I think I'm gonna do this. Hold on, give me 1 sec. In honor of Gambit, the contribution to this channel is immense. Forever immortalized. You know, we're just playing. Don't take it personally, I hope. I'm so sad. I mean, if you really want to take it off, I'll happily do it. I just thought the whole like coming out of lurking was just too funny. Oh man. So earnest. Next time I'll just whisper top clack. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Alright, well I think that's all I have for tonight. I think it's my team, no worries. Oh, okay. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon, Quadrum. Oh boy. Alright friends, who do we want to raid? We have Liskits, currently streaming. We have Patty, who is currently playing WoW. We have Rock Lena, who is building a KBD D45, KBD fans D45. We have Katana X Kaji, who is currently building a KBD 8X. I think those are the keyboard people that I currently see. Oh, you redeemed points for the raid. Oh, you did. Okay. Are they still streaming? I haven't seen. Let me see. Hold up. Double check here. I think you said auto works, right? Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay, we can go. Let me just double check here. All right. Cool. Yeah. Sure. Why not? Artisan Keycap Maker auto works. Yeah, why not? Let's go raid him. Alright, so it looks like Mr. Auto Works is an artisan keycap maker in the keyboard community. Haven't seen them before, so I assume they're relatively new, but let's go watch. Thank you so much for stream, Deagle. No problem. Oh, thank you so much guys for coming by. It's always appreciated to see you all here, especially all the regulars. I know that y'all are here, you know, every time, and it's always much appreciated. And much love from Arizona, said RX Chaser. Much love from New York City, the concrete jungle. That's gotta be Ipasa. Sounds good. Alright, let's send a rate message saying lightning loves resin. Here's a raid. Alright, there we go. Alright, friends, again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for keeping me company. I will be building more keyboards soon, but I'll catch you on the next one. And I do have a prototype to build at some point soon, so I'll catch you then. But anyhow, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, have a good rest of your week.